Hello and welcome to Ruth Soap. I'm Ellen and today I am making a fun soap. I'm thinking of space and earth and moon and stars and everything because I made these bars a while ago. I did a video which I will link below. My earth bars, and I do make a moon bar, and I had all of these little embeds. I've collected different bits of soap, rolled them in mica, so I have these little sort of planetarium type embed balls that I want to mix in a soap to go along with my moon and my earth bar. So the background is going to be activated charcoal, which is the perfect background to play with this fragrance from Nurture Soap. It's called Devious, and it says it causes slight acceleration and discoloration because it does have some vanillin in there, but that's totally fine with activated charcoal. So let me read how this is described. I pulled it up here on my phone and I don't have my readers on, so it's described as, it has pomegranate, peach, apples, red peony, marigold, middle notes, here we go, notes of rum, vanilla, marshmallow, and woody oak. So it's a dupe of a Bath and Body fragrance. But anyway, the bottom line is it smells fantastic. And because of the little acceleration and the discoloration, just doing a basic no swirl activated charcoal background for these little embeds here is, I think, the perfect application. I'm hoping it doesn't go like soap on a stick on me. But that's the fragrance. That's what we're doing today. We're going to add to my planet kind of space themed bars. So we'll get everything pulled together. And for the liquid portion is going to be aloe vera juice. So yeah, let's get to it and make some out of this world spacey bars. All right, I've got most of my prep work done, and in here with my oils and butters is organic colloidal oats, kaolin clay, coconut milk powder. And I am going to add my activated charcoal into my oils right now because I want that in everything for our base behind these little embeds. So I'm going to get that mixed in, and then we'll add our lye solution, and I will add my fragrance last because it says that it causes slight acceleration. And you know, a good trace is nice, but I don't want it to go crazy on me, so we're going to proceed with caution. So any pre-mixing that I can get done beforehand is a benefit. And this fragrance smells wonderful, so if it's, it might be worth the trouble, you know. Some fragrances are just so good they're worth the hassle. So what I plan on doing is pouring down a layer, throwing in a handful of the little embeds, and just pour and layer. I was going to mix all the embeds in here, but then I felt like I wouldn't have control over how evenly they were split, so I'm going to throw them in by hand. And let me just tell you what I got going on. Here is my aloe vera lye solution, which has sodium lactate, cane sugar, and tussa silk fibers. So that's what's going on in here. All right, let's get our wonderful aloe vera lye solution in here, and I'll just stick blend and stir a little just to get emulsion before we put in our fragrance, and then I will hand stir. Just kind of backwards from what I normally do, but that's how we're going to go here. Just want to make sure I get a good emulsion going, light trace, and then we'll add that in. And again, I'm not blending the whole time, I'm just doing pulses. Okay, pull this out. Get our molds ready to go here. And our embeds, and now I will hand stir in my fragrance that I'm hoping and praying is worth its effort here. I hope that it behaves well, because it sure smells nice. And I'm soaping at about 90 degrees is what my oils and my lye were at before I got them blended here. I took their temperature and stuff. All right, let me go ahead and just pour my first little layer down. Now my biggest issue here is keeping these molds evenly filled and not having one be way higher than the other. Okay, there we go. Now at least I've got a little base down. I'm dripping a little. We'll just stir this for a minute before I start throwing in my little embeds. There we go, it's thickening up a little. So, go ahead and just ploppity plop, really random. And I did spritz these embeds with rubbing alcohol here before I just sort of hand tossed them with rubbing alcohol to sort of wet them a little. I want them to adhere to the soap really well, so just going to pour a little more, and then we'll throw some more in there. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. We'll just see when we cut. Alright, it's the next day, and let's unmold our little galaxy supernova. I have no idea what I'm going to name these bars. I hope the little balls in there came out cute. Get them out here and get a look at the inside. Alright, let's get in here. These are kind of funny looking. Interesting. They're very random, but cool. And this smells great. This fragrance did accelerate, but it smells wonderful, so it might be worth it if you have something you can do quickly. Some of these little balls have been sitting for quite a while. They're very firm, so you got to cut slowly. This is interesting. They kind of look like marbles. Well, it's a good way to recycle. So this is another way to recycle your soap shavings. Let's keep going and see. So every bar is going to be different. That's kind of cool. I like that. Interesting.